Hi everyone, I'm Amena and welcome back explorers to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or a repeat visitor, be welcome. Now, there are a few topics I want to touch on, and the first one will actually have to be Second Life because I'm doing a couple of different things. Yeah, and Instagram, but we'll come to that in a second. First thing, I started recording episodes for Second Life for one reason. People would hang out at the welcome area when people were first coming into Second Life, and they were purposely giving those new people a bad experience because, oh, as far as they're concerned, they owned Second Life. It was all for them, but you can't claim an entire gaming platform because or social media platform. You can't do that. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, this is all mine, so I'm going to make everybody else coming in feel miserable so they leave." That's why I started doing the first steps of Second Life. But then it went further. 13 episodes later, I ended the series because I wanted to continue the series with two more seasons. One being communities and places to go. And yes, I covered littles, tinies, furries, mermaids, um, dolls, and role players. Yeah, dolls and role players. Now, that's just a small portion of all the communities that are in Second Life. And yes, I dolled up my avatar for each of the communities. So I could fit in and look like I belong, even though I was just exploring and showing where you could go if you were that or this. And yeah, it was fun, but you know, unfortunately, you do get people who have the mentality of this is my playground. You play by my rules. Now, with me, I have all the prevalent information in either my YouTube creator, which is Mena Angelfire, that particular avatar, or my main account, which at this point is Starlit Raven. And yeah, I'm not feeling the adult aesthetics right now, so I'm setting them up to be uh, in a general area, general to moderate. Moderate can go a little iffy, but no sex allowed. Yes, I am referring to exotic roleplays. They are not, um, they are not what I do for my gaming channel. And yes, it's not actually a gaming channel, it's more of a variety channel. And yes, I know some people are like, oh, you have to be only one thing. Why? Explain it to me. Why? The explanation, oh, you have to do one thing only to be found by YouTube's algorithm. So I can't have my channel called one thing. It has to be Mena Angelfire Minecrafter or Mena Angelfire Second Lifer or I'm I'm not hearing that. But either way, I'm off track. Now, somebody in Second Life, while I was trying to get ready to take pictures for another site, which I'm going to get to in a second, started talking to me. I didn't IM them. They were seeing what I was doing and they messaged me. And we were having a pretty decent, innocent conversation. And I wanted to rest and relax a little bit. So I left my avatar dancing and rested and said my goodbyes. Well, not 10 minutes after that conversation, same person messaged me again with a UMFer. So that prompted me to, one, say, welcome to my blocked list. And two, put underneath the be true to you, under that, I put unapologetically transgender. I should not have to do that. But with people like that person who believe that you should be playing by their rules, you wind up having to do that. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a rant. And, yeah, one other thing. If you're watching this and you happen to be new to my channel and you're like, oh my god, what are you talking about? Yeah, let me just put it this way. Let me put it this way. I will not tolerate anyone who has anything negative to say about any members of the LGBTQIA plus community. I will not tolerate anyone who displays racist tendencies. And if if you say something like, I'm not racist, but, which is a very definite indication that yes, you sort of are. So, yeah, if I'm not talking to you, that's probably why. Anyway, on to the next subject, which is semi-related. Remember I said that I was taking pictures of my avatars in Second Life. The reason I'm doing this is I'm posting those to Instagram, which I can now do from my PC, my laptop. So I'm happy about that. Either way, I had already been posting, and about the third picture in, someone asked me for a collab. And I'm like, I'm sorry, my channel isn't doing any collabs right now. But, it's more about exploring new games. And uh, speaking of which, I need to do more exploring of the games. But either way, I've mentioned that my channel was about exploring games, new games, uh, being true to yourself, and I was thinking about possibly doing more Second Life episodes, and I would let them know when I do. Either way, the person who asked for the collab uh, liked my message back. You know, I'm like, okay, if they found me through the Second Life pictures, they're not seeing the actual me. Oh, wait, I do have a link to my actual channel, my YouTube channel. Speaking of which, I do need to update my channel's introduction because that was like what 2 years ago at this point. Come to think of it, I've known some people for a rather long time at this point. And of course, there are so many other things. I don't know if I did or didn't, but I was, I think, planning on uh, doing a Fortnite Arsenal mini Let's Play, simply because I can. And no, this is Arsenal in Fortnite, not Arsenal in Roblox. So yeah, and which does bring me to something else. Now, most of the time I do building off screen, off camera. However, I'm fairly certain there are some people who are like, oh, I want to see what she's building. I don't want to wait. You know what? Okay. So, in the long run, for those people who want to see the builds, please leave a comment down below in the comment section saying, hey, I want to see your Minecraft building when you're doing it. I don't want to see it after. I don't want to see the tours. I want to see what you're doing. Just let me know. And if I'm doing a building or doing a series called Just Building, building will not just be strictly Minecraft or on one server. It might be wherever, whenever. So you'll have to take a look at what I'm building and if there is a if there is a place I'm building it in. After all, there's still a lot of work for me to do on the farm, kind of, sort of, in my Build World Hub. Not to mention, there are a few limited Let's Plays that I still need to do. Now, there are two, count them, two, from the first season of exploring the multiverse, which I sort of need to do. And those games are Creativerse and Trove. Creativerse is alright, it's about 6 gigabytes memory to run, and there's a lot of, shall we say, microtransactions. You don't have to buy it or buy the things, but some people do. Yeah. And Trove is really bad about the really expensive microtransactions. And yes, I know Trove is considered one of the best building games. Actually, I have my faults with that. You're better off just doing the dungeons and building on your foundation. Because if you have a club island, you have to be logging in consistently to keep anything that you've worked on it. So uh, that's my gripe about that. But I'm pretty much uh, I don't know what else to talk about. So at this point, I'm going to end this episode here and leave you with this. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comments section. Please do. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. And as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.
Tell me like a Hellcat.